Hare हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
On page 65. हिल मिल के गाओ राम जी का नाम, राम के भजन बोलो जय भगवान।
हिल मिल के गाओ राम जी का नाम, राम के भजन बोलो जय भगवान।
हिल मिल के गाओ राम जी का नाम, राम के
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Om, page 61.
मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। चीर की जाति बोले अपने पवन पुत्र हनुमान,
छाती बोले अपनी पवन पुत्र हनुमान।
चीर की जाति बोले अपनी पवन पुत्र हनुमान।
चीर के छाती बोले अपनी पवन पुत्र हनुमान।
मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे राम।
मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम।
सीता हर लकिया रावण ने प्रभु जी ने अकुलाए।
सीता हरण किया रावण ने प्रभु जी थे अकुलाए।
हनुमान ने सीता जी को प्रभु संदेश सुनाए।
हनुमान ने सीता जी को प्रभु संदेश सुनाए।
हनुमान करते आए प्रभु जी के गुणगान। मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम।
मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम।
लगी लक्ष्मण जी को शक्ति देख प्रभु घबराए।
लगी लक्ष्मण जी को शक्ति देख प्रभु घबराए।
भोर से पहले हनुमान जी दौला गिरने आए।
भोर से पहले हनुमान जी धौला गिरने आए।
उठ बैठे लक्ष्मण जी लेकर श्री राम का नाम। मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम।
मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम।
वानर सेना देख के रावण की सेना घबराए।
वानर सेना देख के रावण की सेना घबराए।
पलक झपक में हनुमत ने लंका में आग लगाए।
पलक झपक में हनुमत ने लंका में आग लगाए।
बोले प्रभु के साथ मिटा कर रावण का अभिमान। मेरे मन में बसे है
Shri Ram Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai. Shri Ambe Ambe Mat ki jai. Shri Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai.
Her Holiness Revered Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. It gives me great joy to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you to celebrate this joyous celebration of Sri Ram Naumi. This evening, I invite Ms. Shamila Naidu, who will address us on the topic of Ravana and marriage. I call upon Ms. Naidu to deliver her talk.
Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Ram Krishnaya Namaha. Revered Ishtaprana Mataji, sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. Ravana was the king of Lanka. He was an exemplary scholar who mastered the Vedas and the art of warfare. Ravana composed the Shiva Tandava Stotram, which is still recited today. Now, after much tapasya, Ravana received the boon of immortality. He asked that no god, Rakshasa, or wild beast be able to kill him. He never felt any threat against mortals or animals, so he did not ask for protection from them. Lanka flourished under his rule, and hunger was unknown in the kingdom. Unfortunately, Ravana's pride and arrogance blinded him to the consequences of his actions, leading to his eventual downfall. Marich, Ravana's mama, played a significant role in the Ramayan and helped Ravan to abduct Mother Sita. Now, Marich was a powerful demon who used to disturb the yagnas and harass the sages in the forest. Once, to protect the yagnas, Sri Ram struck Marich, who was flung onto a remote island. Now, this experience led him to give up his bad habits. Now, let us discuss the cause of the battle between Sri Ram and Ravan, which disrupted 10 years of peace and happiness. It was a lovely spring day. The birds were chirping happily, and the butterflies fluttered about. New fruit and flowers blossomed, and the fresh, gentle breeze created a soothing atmosphere. Surpanaka, the sister of Ravan, loved to roam in the forest during spring. One day, she saw Ram outside his hut. She thought, "Oh, what a handsome man. I must marry him." Disguising herself into a beautiful maiden, she approached Ram and said in a sweet voice, "I am Princess Surpanaka, the sister of Ravan, the king of Lanka. I wish to marry you." Ram was both surprised and amused. He gently pointed to Sita and said, "No, my lady, I cannot marry you. I already have a wife." Surpanaka retorted, "What? That skinny creature is not fit for a fine warrior like you." The Lord then decided to tease her. He said, "Good lady, my brother is more handsome than I. He has no wife here. Ask him to wed you." When she proposed to Lakshman, he said, "I am but a mere slave of Ram. Would you like to be married to a slave? Go back to Ram." Thus the brothers teased her, and in her rage she resumed her demon form and was about to attack Sita when Lakshman protected her by cutting off Surpanaka's nose and ears. Howling with pain, she rushed off into the jungle shouting, "I will tell my brothers, you will pay for this insult." Surpanaka cunningly told her brothers Kar and Dushan her own version of what happened. She lied that Ram and Lakshman attacked her for no reason. Kara and Dushana vowed to avenge their sister's insult. However, Ram destroyed the demons, and Surpanaka, wailing piteously, went to Ravana. "Oh, brother, see what ordinary humans have done to me. They destroyed our brothers and their armies. Besides, I saw the most beautiful lady. I knew she would be a perfect wife for you. I wanted to bring Sita to you, but see what they have done to me." Now, at the mention of Sita, Ravan's eyes lit up, and he devised a plan to win her for himself. Ravan proceeded to his Maricha Mama's house and asked for help. Maricha was a master of disguise and mimicry, but now lived the life of an ascetic. Ravan said, "Mama, my sister has been insulted by the exiled princes of Ayodhya who live in the Panchavati. They have also killed my brothers Kar and Dushan. I wish to avenge these acts by kidnapping Sita. I want you to assume the form of a golden deer and lure Ram away. I shall do the rest." Marich said, "Ravan, Ram is not an ordinary man. He is righteousness personified. No one can stand before him in the battlefield, as he has mystic mastery over all possible weapons of defense." The transformed Marich warned Ravan that taking someone else's wife is immoral, and that this wicked act will be the downfall of Ravan. The haughty Ravan refused to listen to his uncle's advice. He threatened to kill him if he did not obey. Marich decided that it would be better to die at the hands of Sri Ram rather than that of Ravan. So he assumed the form of a golden deer and then grazed near Ram's hut. Soon, Sita's eyes spotted the exquisite deer. Pointing to it, she said, "My lord, I wish to have that beautiful golden deer." Lakshman said to Ram, "Brother, have you ever seen a golden deer? I'm sure it's a demon in disguise. Do not go after it." Sita turned to Ram and begged, "Ram, I must have it as a pet. Never have I seen such a lovely creature. Please get it for me. I truly desire it." Although Ram knew that it was a clever trick of the demons, he wanted to please Sita. So Ram picked up his bow and his quiver of arrows and said, "Lakshman, if this deer is the demon, then he deserves to die. You stay with Sita, and on no account must you leave her alone." So as Ram chased after the deer, it ran deeper into the forest, down the valleys and past the lakes, until both deer and Ram were out of sight. Ram finally shot it with his arrow. The form of deer then changed into Marich. Imitating Ram's voice, Marich cried out aloud, "Lakshman, save me! Lakshman, save me!" Marich then looked at Sri Ram with sadness in his eyes. His last words were, "Ram, Ram." Sita hearing Ram's voice, said, "Ram is calling. Go quickly. He must be in danger." Lakshman tried to console Sita. "I do not believe that Ram is in any trouble, for no harm can ever befall him. Moreover, I was commanded not to leave your side." Sita became very angry and for the very first time spoke harshly to Lakshman. "How can you stay here when Ram calls for you? Go at once and help him." Her cruel words forced Lakshman to go. He drew a protective circle around the hut with the tip of his arrow and said, "Please stay here. Stay within the circle. You will be safe. This sacred circle is called the Lakshman Rekha." We must always remind ourselves that our shield of protection is prayer and reading from the scriptures, which teach character building for good living. So with a painful heart, Lakshman set out to look for his brother. Now, hiding behind a tree, Ravana had seen and heard everything that had transpired. As soon as Lakshman left, Ravana disguised himself as a hermit, dressed in ochre robes, and asked for something to eat. Sita had seen hermits move from one ashram to the other, so she was not surprised. She respectfully said, "Please wait a moment, I will bring you some berries." Ravan refused to accept the offering from within the protective circle. He knew that he could not abduct her as long as she was inside the Lakshman Rekha. To make her come out of the circle, he asked, "Will you not give it in my hands, gentle lady?" Now Sita was afraid to hurt the hermit's feelings, so she felt that this would displease Ram. Disregarding Lakshman's warning, she stepped out of the circle with the fruit in her hands. Ravan took this opportunity to capture her. His disguise fell away, and Ravan, the king of demons, towered over her. He carried the crying Sita to his chariot, which soon rose to the sky and sped away towards Lanka. "Ram, Ram," cried Sita, and a voice echoed through the forest. "Oh, save me from Ravan. Oh, forest, speak to Ram, tell him of my woe. Oh, Lakshman, you were honest and faithful." Sita called and called, but no answer was heard, except for Ravan's haughty laugh reverberating through the skies. Today, we are faced with both internal and external demons. It is how we face these challenges that decide the outcome of our experience. It is great epics like the Ramayan whose protagonists and antagonists show us what to be or not to be as human beings seeking and working towards the divine. In conclusion, the saving grace of Ravan is his knowledge of his past birth, and most importantly, he knew that Ram was Narayana, that's Lord Vishnu himself, who had come in human form. In order to be united with Lord Narayan, he had to cultivate wickedness, violence, and hatred, and invite Ram to kill him. His devotion was strange indeed, but his main aim was to cross the ocean of births and deaths through the act of self-abnegation and surrender to Narayan. May we all have pure devotion to Sri Ram. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Ms. Naidu. Dear sisters and brothers, we will chant from the Ramayan. The prayer is on page 11.
Smile. सत्यं वदामि च भवान् अखिलान्तरात्मा भक्तिं प्रयच्छति भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमान समेता श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। सुनत विभीषण उचित आए, करि प्रणाम पूछी कुशलाए, विप्र कहो निज कथा बुझाए। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. 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 दोहा तब हनुमंत कही सब, राम कथा निजना। सुनत जुगल पुलक मना, मगन सुमिरी गुणग्राम। श्री श्यामल रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। चौपाई रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सुनहु पवन सुत रहनि हमारी, जीवित सनहि महु जीव बिचारी। तात कबहु मोहि जाहि अनाथा, करिहहि कृपा भानुकुलनाथा। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। तामस तनु कछु सारन नाही, प्रीति न पड़ सरोज मन माही। अब मोहि भावरोस हनुमंता, बिनु हरि कृपा मिलहि नहीं संता। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। जो रघुबीर अनुग्रह कीन्हा, तो तुम मोहि दयसु अति दीना। सुनहु विभीषण प्रभु कैरीति, करहि सदा सेवक पर प्रीति। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। कहु कवन में परम कुलीना, कपि चंचल सबहि विधिहीना। प्रात लेई जो नाम हमारा, तेहि दिन ताहि न मिले आहारा। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम, मज प्यारे तू सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम, मज प्यारे तू सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। दोहा असमय अध जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। चौपाई। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 जानत हो बस स्वामी विसारी। विरहित और न होई दुहारी। तेरी विधि कहत राम गुण गामा। पावन निर्वाच्य श्यामा। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। सुनी सब कथा विभीषण भाई। जय विधि जनक सुता कहलाई। तब हनुमंत कहा सुनो गाथा। देखि कहो जानकी माता। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। जुगुति विभीषण सकल सुनाई। चले पवन सुत वीरा पराई। हरि सोई रूप गए पुनित महा। बन अशोक सीता राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। देखी मन ही महुदीन प्रणाम। कृष्ण शीस जटा एक बेनी। जपति हृदय रघुपति गुण श्रेणी। श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 श्री राम जय
Page 69.
सुखदाता है एक ही नाम। सुमिरन से ही बनते काम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
सुखदाता है सुखदाता है एक ही नाम, सुमिरन से ही बनते काम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
राम नाम की अद्भुत माला, जल थल नभ का वही रखवाला।
राम नाम की अद्भुत माला, जल थल नभ का वही रखवाला।
जपते जो श्री राम को मन से, वही पहनते सुख की माला।
जपते जो श्री राम को मन से, वही पहनते सुख की माला। सच्चे सुख का एक ही नाम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। सुखदाता है एक ही नाम, सुमिरन से ही बनते काम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। जीवन नैया पार लगा दे, सबकी बिगड़ी वही बनाते। जीवन नैया पार लगा दे, सबकी बिगड़ी वही बनाते।
चरण शरण में आने वाले, मन चाहे फल वैभव पाते।
चरण शरण में आने वाले, मन चाहे फल वैभव पाते। भजन ज्ञानी एक ही नाम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। सुखदाता है एक ही नाम, सुमिरन से ही बनते काम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
श्री भगवान की महिमा न्यारी, हरे वो पल में पीड़ा सारी।
श्री भगवान की महिमा न्यारी, हरे वो पल में पीड़ा सारी।
देखो उसके सन्मुख जाकर, वो राजा है सब है भिखारी।
देखो उसके सन्मुख जाकर, वो राजा है सब है भिखारी। नैन मूंद कर भयो ध्यान, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। सुखदाता है एक ही नाम, सुमिरन से ही बनते काम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय
सदा हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Let us meditate for a few moments and feel the presence of the Lord seated in our hearts. Having reached Lanka, Hanumanji was looking for where Mother Sita would be. He then noticed a magnificent mansion with a temple sacred to Sri Hari standing apart. Emblazoned with Ram's weapons, the mansion was beautiful beyond words. Hanumanji rejoiced to see clusters of fresh tulsi plants there. Lanka is the abode of a gang of demons. How is it that there is a home of a pious man here? While Hanumanji was thus reasoning within himself, Vibhishan, that is, Ravana's youngest brother, awoke. He began to repeat Sri Ram's name in prayer, and Hanumanji was overjoyed to recognize a true believer. I shall make acquaintance with him at all events, he thought, for one's cause would never suffer at the hands of a good man. Having thus resolved, he took the form of a Brahmin and came to Vibhishan. As soon as he heard Hanumanji's words, Vibhishan arose and came to him. Making obeisance, he asked after his well-being and said, "Tell me all about yourself, O Brahman. Are you one of Hari's own servants? For the sight of you has filled my heart with exceeding affection for you. Or are you Sri Ram himself, a loving friend of the poor, come to make me greatly blessed?" Then Hanumanji told him his own name and Ram's whole history. And while he listened, they both were thrilled with joy and lost themselves in the recollection of Sri Ram's infinite virtues. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let us lovingly stand and offer the Aarti to Sri Ram.
स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख विनशे मन का। स्वामी दुख विनशे मन का। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे। कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहो किसकी। स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी। तुम बिना और न दूजा, तुम बिना और न दूजा। आश करो जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी। स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर। तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता। स्वामी तुम पालन संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम तत्सत्
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, महामाई की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय, गंगा मात की जय, महावीर स्वामी जी की जय, सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय, पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव की जय, श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, श्री अम्बे अम्बे माँ